MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Boston Red Sox and the Pirates. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Bases are empty, one man out. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Mookie. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Two out, nobody on. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Polanco on the warning track. He makes the catch. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Coming to the plate now, Carlton McKenzie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Carlton McKenzie.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Benintendi ranging back to the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. McKenzie, the runner at second with 1 away. High pop up. Devers is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Blake Swihart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Standing in, David Freese. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Josh Harrison stands in. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Harrison, 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. solo shot here to left as the Bucks have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
He swings and grounds it to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting
Good
8.
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Gregory Polanco. High pop-up. Swihart shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We played 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Pirates 1. Digging in, David Price. Lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Now here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Left side. Freeze has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Line toward the gap in left center, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Now batting.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that misses, ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1-1 to count. Pedroia is off at first with 2 away. 1-2. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ivan Nova, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Carlton McKenzie. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay throw, and he's safe.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bryce ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count even at 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Center fielder number 7, Corey.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Pirates strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Betts leads off second with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Dickerson's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. From the stretch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Two and two.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Grounded back up the middle. Frazier over to his left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, no balls and a strike. Moreland is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Another 1-2 delivery. Bounce to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 2-1. Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Pedroia now at second. Played on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Counts 1-0.
Lays off 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Blake Swihart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-1. Popped him up. Freese in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, David Price.
Now at the plate, David Price. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Chopper foul. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. Can't allow this guy to walk.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Ivan Nova. And she'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Counts 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 1-1. High pop up. Moreland is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlton McKenzie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts on the run. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 1-2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and Martinez will hustle all the way to third. He's in with a triple.
Now back.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Nova take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Rick Porcello is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Rick Porcello.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Moreland over to his left. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. In his career against Porcello, he's hitless in 6 tries. First offering on its way.
Nope,
There's a
that's ball.
fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that's knocked down.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Swihart recovers, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Pirates 1. back here on the show. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Roberto Garcia is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Roberto Garcia.
George Cantos makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Cantos is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Christian Vasquez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
And that's in there for strike one. Swihart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A ball and no strikes. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates 1. Roberto Garcia is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 46.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Number 19, Jackie Bradley.
Trevor Rosenthal is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Rosenthal. Now at
Zui
second
Lin
base,
is
number
also
5,
into the ball game now as he
Zui
takes over at second. Josh Harrison will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Devin Marrero is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Shortstop, number 17, Devin Marrero.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Gregory Polanco waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now pitching for Boston.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Gregory Polanco will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Cervelli leads off first with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Josh Bell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 55. Josh Bell.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Carlton McKenzie, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates 1. Billy Hamilton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Billy Hamilton.
Kevin Segrist will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Travis Leroy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Polanco, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. Harrison ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Billy Hamilton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 10. Billy
Travis
Hamilton.
Leroy will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Travis Leroy.
Steve Selski will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low with the fastball here, then the dirt even. Hits ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. Two and two to Adam Frazier. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Selsky has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Center fielder number 7, Corey Dickerson. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Britton.
Dickerson will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
So 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Frazier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. On deck there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Carson Smith takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1 left for Pittsburgh, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Roberto Garcia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. McKenzie racing back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, captain, Blake Swihart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Bases are empty, one man out. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Tom Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Tom Murphy.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 4-1 Boston. Brian Johnson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
63, Brian Johnson.
Now to the plate, Josh Harrison. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Hamilton, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Leroy has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 54, Kevin Segras.
Starling Marte will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Starling Marte.
A ball and no strikes. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlton McKenzie. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Neil Walker will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Neil Walker.
Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw on to first and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price pitches well enough to get the W. Ivan Nova pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. The loss goes to Ivan Nova. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.